I was probably around 5 years of age, and my mother was watching a television. I'm from Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. My mother was watching a television commercial, and it came into her head that it would be something fun for me to do. To make a long story short, I went out to Los Angeles for a modeling and talent convention. I met a talent manager there, who asked me if I wanted to become an actor. I was 7 at the time. And I said, yeah, that would be fun. It seemed like a fun thing to do. Came out to Los Angeles to start auditioning for commercials, basically. Got my first job in a Paula Abdul music video. Fell in love with it, and it just kind of spiraled from there. Well, I mean, the movies that I watched when I was a child were kind of the big classics. Back to the Future, The Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know, the Indiana Jones films, Star Wars. Those were huge films for me. So I'd say that probably had an influence just in terms of my knowledge and appreciation of cinema on a grand scale. But I think when I was in my early teens, I started watching foreign cinema. I think one of the first movies that I remember seeing and really loving was Jean-Pierre Geneet's Delicatessen. And I think that kind of gave me an appreciation of cinema from a very different perspective. And I remember that having a really big impact on me. I actually received a piece of advice when I was really young. Mel Gibson, I worked with Mel Gibson when I was young, and he said, you can always do better. So that was something that really stuck with me. That, you know, a variety of times in our life, we can feel like we've achieved the pinnacle of what we want to achieve. But when you attach that notion of you can always do better, you know that there's always some other challenge that's laying after that accomplishment. And it makes us strive to do better and makes us strive to continue to work. So I love that. And I think integrity is really important to me, that every decision that I make creatively, whether it's, you know, for a film or otherwise, is true to who I am as a person always.